Have you ever felt it? That quiet little whisper deep inside you telling you that there is more. More to see, more to do, more to become. It's a feeling that sometimes gets lost in the noise of our everyday lives, buried under to-do lists and responsibilities. But it's always there, a gentle hum of possibility waiting for you to listen. Obanali's new book, 365 Steps, is an invitation. A hand reaching out to guide you back to the person you were always meant to be. A call to begin transformation. Not a giant leap, but a single intentional step forward. This journey is for everyone. For the person who feels stuck in a routine that no longer serves them. For the dreamer who has shelved their aspirations, waiting for the perfect moment. Obanali knows the perfect moment is a myth. The real magic, the real power, lives in this moment. Right here, right now. The foreword speaks to that part of your soul that is yearning for change. It doesn't promise a quick fix or an overnight miracle. Instead, it offers something far more lasting, a daily practice of becoming. Your best life is not a distant destination, but a path you create with every choice. Imagine a year from today. Who do you want to be? The universe does not ask for perfection, it asks for participation. Think about that for a moment. How many times have we held ourselves back, waiting until we were perfect? Waiting until we knew enough? Waiting until we were strong enough? Waiting until we had it all together? This quote liberates us from that impossible standard. It calls us to simply show up for our own lives, to participate in our own becoming, flaws and all. Another quote that will surely stick with you long after you've read it is, "A single step may not move the mountain, but it moves you." This is the core philosophy of the entire book. We often get overwhelmed by the sheer size of our goals. We look at the mountain of debt. We look at the mountain of weight we want to lose. We look at the mountain of a dream we want to achieve, and we feel defeated before we even start. Obanali gently shifts our focus. The goal isn't to move the mountain today. The goal is to move you. To take one action that brings you closer, builds your momentum, and strengthens your resolve. Think about how water carves a canyon. It's not through one massive, violent flood, but through a steady, persistent flow over millennia. Your daily actions are that steady flow. One day of journaling, one 10-minute walk, one healthy meal. These things might seem insignificant on their own. You might not see a dramatic difference by Tuesday if you started on Monday. But when you compound those actions over weeks, months, a full year, their cumulative effect is undeniable. They carve new neural pathways in your brain. They build new habits that become second nature, and they slowly but surely reshape the landscape of your life. This is the gentle art the book teaches. Obanali's foreword is filled with words that land right in your heart. They are not just sentences on a page. They are sparks designed to light a fire within you. One of the first things that truly resonated with me was this simple yet powerful declaration. The universe does not ask for perfection. It asks for participation. Think about that for a moment. How many times have we held ourselves back, waiting until we were perfect? Waiting until we knew enough? Waiting until we were strong enough? Waiting until we had it all together? This quote liberates us from that impossible standard. It calls us to simply show up for our own lives, to participate in our own becoming, flaws and all. Another quote that will surely stick with you long after you've read it is, "A single step may not move the mountain, but it moves you." This is the core philosophy of the entire book. We often get overwhelmed by the sheer size of our goals. Obanali gently shifts our focus. The goal isn't to move the mountain today. The goal is to move you. To take one action that brings you closer, builds your momentum, and strengthens your resolve. Each step proves to you that you are, in fact, moving forward. The foreword also addresses the doubt that can so easily creep in and sabotage our best intentions. Obanali writes, "Your future self is not a stranger you hope to meet, but a friend you build a relationship with, one day at a time." I just love that imagery. It reframes the entire process of self-improvement. It's not about striving to become some unfamiliar, idealized version of yourself. It's about nurturing a connection. It's about making promises to yourself and keeping them, just as you would for a dear friend. Each daily step is an act of friendship, an investment in that beautiful relationship with the person you are evolving into. Finally, there is a call to hope that echoes throughout the opening pages. Obinali reminds us, "Let each sunrise be a reminder that you have been given another chance to plant a seed." This is a message of endless renewal. It doesn't matter what happened yesterday. It doesn't matter if you stumbled or fell off the path. Today is a new day. Today the sun rose, and with it comes a fresh opportunity to try again. This isn't about a 365-day streak of perfection. It's about a 365-day practice of grace, forgiveness, beginning again, over and over, with hope in your heart and a belief in the power of a single newly planted seed. The entire premise of 365 Steps hinges on a truth that is both simple and revolutionary. Small, consistent actions are the most powerful agents of change. We live in a culture that celebrates the big, the dramatic, the overnight success. We see the final product, the triumphant finish line, and we forget about the thousands of small, unglamorous steps that made it possible. Obinali's foreword gently guides us away from that all-or-nothing mindset. It champions the quiet power of consistency, the subtle magic that happens when you show up for yourself in a small way, day after day after day.